My voice is audible. So if this is the meandered river, this is the meandered river, okay, flow from upstream side to downstream side. So up to this point, the flow is in clockwise. Up to this point, flow is clockwise. From here, from this point, flow is in anti-clockwise. So from this point to this point, there is a width of river, and this width is known as meandering width. So meandering ratio is meandering width by meandering length. So what is meandering length? This from here to here, this length is known as meandering length. Now it is clear to everyone, meandering width and meandering length.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Next is the control and training for river. So what is the purpose of control work and training, some training work for river? What is the purpose? Purpose is the river should be stabilized. That means there is no meander, there is no change in discharge, no silting, no scoring. For the prevention of this silting, scoring, or instability of river, so due to silting and scoring, river changed her path, and due to changed path, maybe flood condition may be occur. Okay, so for providing, for doing some training work, some control, this may be avoided. So for training include all work which are constructed on a river so as to guide and confine the flow of river channel, and control and regulate the river. So any type of work that is constructed on river, or any training work that guide and confine the flow channel, is known as control and training work for river. So river training work is classified in three forms. Okay, first is the high training, second is the low training, and third is the mean training work. First is the high training, second is the low training work, and third is the mean training work. Okay, so all river training work is divided into three types. First is the high training, second is the low training, and third is the mean training work. So generally, high training work is done for discharge control. High training work is done for discharge control. Low water training work is for depth control, and mean training work for sediment control. Okay, these 3 points is very important. So high training work for discharge, control, low training work for depth control, and mean training work for sediment control. Okay, clear? So first we
Yes,
see
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
first training, that is the high water training work. So high water training work undertaken with primary purpose of flood control. So why flood is occurred? Flood is occurred due to high discharge. Okay, if discharge is very high, in that case flood may occur. So if we control on discharge of river, that means flood is also in control. Okay, so generally high training work, high water training is undertaken with the primary purpose for flood control and is therefore aims providing sufficient river cross section for the safe passage of flood, which is achieved by providing embankment on the either side of river. So in high training work, what we do? Control on discharge. So how we control on river discharge? That means the all water that is flowing in river, उस पे हमें कंट्रोल करना है. तो रिवर का पानी फ्लो हो लेकिन हमारे पास के गांव में ना आ जाए, इसके लिए हमें कंट्रोल करना है. सो हाउ वी डू? तो इसके लिए हमें क्या करना होगा? वी हैव टू प्रोवाइड सफिशिएंट विड्थ ऑफ द रिवर क्रॉस सेक्शन so that it all discharge, all flood water is flowing through that cross section. Okay, so under the high water training work, we provide a river cross section for safe passage of flood, safe passage of discharge, which is achieved by providing embankment on the either side of river. Okay, we provide embankment. तो हमें फर्स्ट रिवर ट्रेनिंग वर्क के लिए हम लोग क्या करते हैं? एम्बैंकमेंट प्रोवाइड करते हैं. क्लियर? सेकेंड रिवर ट्रेनिंग वर्क, दैट इज द लो ट्रेनिंग वर्क. सो जनरली लो ट्रेनिंग वर्क इज डन फॉर डेप्थ कंट्रोल. Okay, so depth control low water training is undertaken with purpose of providing sufficient depth for navigation during low water period, which is achieved by reducing width of river. So this is the second training work. So if water availability in river is very less, in that condition depth of river is reduced. So if depth of river is reduced, that means if navigation is through this river, so if depth of water is very less, so navigation is stopped. So for continuous navigation process, we have to provide a certain depth or a sufficient depth for navigation. So for depth increase, we have to reduce width of river. So अगर हम रिवर का चौड़ाई है उसको अगर कम कर दिया जाए, तो जो हमारा फ्लो है, फ्लो डेप्थ क्या हो जाएगा? इंक्रीज हो जाएगा. तो इन सेकेंड रिवर ट्रेनिंग वर्क, दैट इज लो वाटर ट्रेनिंग वर्क, वी हैव टू increase depth of river, flow depth of river. So in low water season, in which season? वैसा सीजन जिसमें कि पानी हमारे रिवर में कम है, उस कंडीशन हम लोग क्या करते हैं? We reduce the width of river. So after reducing the width of river, flow depth automatically increase. Okay, so navigation purpose that is fulfilled. Clear? अभी हम वो देखेंगे डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ रिवर ट्रेनिंग फॉर हाई ट्रेनिंग, फॉर लो ट्रेनिंग, ऑल्सो फॉर मीन. This is the basic definition or difference between high, low and mean training work. Third is the mean training work. So mean training work, mean water training is undertaken to effectively dispose suspended load and bed load, which is achieved by constructing gyres and spurs. So mean training work is done for sediment. Okay. So what is sediment? Sediment is that particle which is also carried with water flow. वाटर के साथ हमारा क्या कर रहा है, कुछ पार्टिकल्स है जो फ्लो हो रहा है, कुछ टाइनी पार्टिकल है जो फ्लो हो रहा है. दैट पार्टिकल इज डिपोजिटेड ऑन द बैंक ऑफ रिवर. सो हमें क्या करना है, इस डिपोजिशन को हमें क्या करना है, रोकना है. ठीक है. तो इसके लिए हमें कुछ ट्रेनिंग वर्क करना होगा ताकि हमारे बैंक पे वो डिपॉजिट ना हो जाए और स्कोरिंग ना हो जाए. अगर डिपोजिशन और स्कोरिंग कंटिन्यूअस होते रहा सेडिमेंट की वजह से, सेडिमेंट लोड अगर बढ़ते रहा, तो हमारा रिवर है जो स्टेबलाइज कंडीशन में नहीं आएगा. ठीक है. सो फॉर दिस पर्पस वी हैव टू डू मीन ट्रेनिंग वर्क. ओके. सो मेनली फॉर मीन ट्रेनिंग वर्क we construct guidance and spurs. So what is guidance and spurs, that will be discussed. So some river training work is done, is listed here. River training. Some river training work. First is the marginal embankment. Marginal embankment. Second is the guide bank. It is also known as levees. Third is the guidance and spurs. Fourth is the artificial cutoff. Next is the pitching bank launching pad. Pitching islands. These are the some river training work that is generally done for the river stabilization. First is the marginal embankment. What is the marginal embankment or levees? Have you seen marginal embankment or levees? Have you seen or not?
मैम रिवर के साइड में जो थोड़ा हाइट करके दिया जाता है वही होगा ना मैम?
Okay, I am just sharing the figure of marginal embankment or levees. Okay. So main purpose of marginal embankment, what is the purpose? So these are generally earthen embankment, okay, which is parallel to the river at some suitable distance from the bank, and it may be constructed on both sides or only one side of the river for suitable length. And when the river enter or passing through town or villages, in that place it is important. So see the diagram of marginal embankment. This is the small leafage. Here is the pist. Here is the stone pitching. Here is the river flow. So at this section, marginal embankment may be constructed. From here to here, water is flow. I'm just shared you original peak. I'm just searching on Google. Marginal
गार्डन टाइप
embankment.
होता है क्या?
Just wait for few minutes. This is a small leafage. This is the kind of a small leafage that is also stone pieced. Okay, I'm just sharing the diagram image from the Google. See the diagram. This is the embankment. This is the embankment on the side of the river. This is the known as marginal embankment. See the diagram. This image. This is the marginal embankment. This portion. This is the embankment. Okay. So this constructed on both side of the bank or either one side of the bank. क्लियर है? अगर हम लोग ये प्रोवाइड नहीं करेंगे तो क्या होगा, ये जो रिवर का वाटर है ये इधर भी फ्लो कर सकता है. अगर यहाँ पे हमारा कोई विलेज है, टाउन है, तो ये नदी का पानी इधर भी इंटर कर जाएगा. तो हमने क्या किया, कंस्ट्रक्टेड अ स्मॉल एम्बैंकमेंट. तो क्या हो गया, वाटर का जो वाटर फ्लो है वो इस पॉइंट से इधर ही फ्लो करेगा. इसका विड्थ है जो इंक्रीज नहीं करेगा टुवर्ड्स द टाउन और टुवर्ड्स द विलेज. क्लियर? Marginal embankment is clear now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes or no?
मैम
Okay.
वहाँ पे तो स्टोन भी शायद डलाता है ना?
क्या होता है?
स्टोन वगैरह भी साइड में डाला जाता है ना, शायद हम देखे हैं.
साइड पे क्या डाला जाता है?
स्टोन वगैरह.
कोई बात.
स्टोन मैम.
Yes, yes, stone. That is stone pitching. ताकि उसका इरोजन ना हो जाए. ठीक है? This is the marginal embankment to avoid the erosion of the embankment or levees. Okay, a stone pitching is also done on water side. So stone pitching भी हम लोग कर देते हैं. अगर रिवर का फ्लो दोनों साइड से अगर विड्थ इंक्रीज कर सकता है तो इन दैट केस वी कंस्ट्रक्ट एम्बैंकमेंट इन बोथ साइड ऑफ रिवर एंड ऑल्सो स्टोन पिचिंग ऑल्सो डन ऑन द एम्बैंकमेंट surface. Okay, clear? ताकि इरोजन ना हो. नेक्स्ट इज द गाइड बैंक. नेक्स्ट जो हमारा है दैट इज गाइड बैंक. What is the purpose of guide bank? Have you seen or not? Guide bank.
No, ma'am.
So guide bank is a engineering structure such as where or whereas or bridges is constructed across a river. So the river width is reduced and drained in such a way as to ensure not only safe disposal of flood water as well as take place, but also permanent width of waterway is defined. So also share guide bank diagram. So from image it's more clear. Have you seen guide bank or not? Have you seen guide bank?
No, ma'am.
No. अरे सब लोग देखे हो, बस
Yes.
पता नहीं है.
पता नहीं है.
ओके, वेरी कॉमन पिक्चर. कोई भी नदी के ऊपर अगर ब्रिज बन रहा है वो कंडीशन तो देखे हो.
Yes, ma'am.
सो गाइड बैंक क्या है, चलो देखते हैं. ऑल्सो दिस इमेज शेयर बाय गूगल. ओके, सी दिस इज द गाइड बैंक. हैव यू सीन दिस टाइप ऑफ कंस्ट्रक्शन?
Yes,
Have you
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
seen or not?
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
see more pictures. Okay, let's see here. This is the, oh, कहाँ चला गया? In this figure, see here, this is the guide bank. I think previous picture is more clear. So अभी समझ में आ गया ना guide bank? So what is the purpose of guide bank? That is to enter for disposal of flood water safely. Okay, और waterway, bits of waterway is confined. Bits of waterway को क्या कर देता है? Confined कर देता है. So if it is not insured, it would be uneconomical to span of entire bits of river, and its khadir bank, that is the maximum bits of river may be meander. So जब हम लोग कंस्ट्रक्ट करते हैं ना कोई बैराज, वेयर और ब्रिज, in that condition we have to construct a guide bank. हम लोग क्या करते हैं? गाइड बैंक बनाते हैं ताकि हमारा जो बिट्स है रिवर का, that is confined. So this is the, here is the river, this is the river, this is the flow of river, यहाँ से यहाँ पानी आ रहा है, and here is constructed guide bank at the bank of the river, and कोई ब्रिज बनाया जाता है इसके ऊपर. This is the guide bank, this is the guide bank, and water flow in this way, water flow in this way. ठीक है? Bridge, where is the bridge? This is the bridge, this is the bridge, this is the bridge, and water is flowing below the bridge, and guide bank is constructed at this side, at here to here, this point. So bit is confined. गाइड बैंक क्लियर हो गया सबका? यस और नो? या फिर मैं कुछ और इमेजेस दिखाऊं?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
So see this image, this image. This is the river, this is the river flow, and here this is the guide bank. This red point and this red point is the, this is the guide bank. It is constructed across the river ताकि हमारा ये जो फ्लो है ये इस साइड में कंस्ट्रक्शन को प्रॉब्लम क्रिएट ना करे. एंड दिस इज द ब्रिज, दिस इज द ब्रिज. नाउ इमेज इज क्लियर. So we can see in this figure, see here, this is the river flow, this is the river flow, and water is flowing in this way. अगर हम लोग यहाँ पे गाइड बैंक प्रोवाइड नहीं करते इस पॉइंट पे और इस पॉइंट पे, तो हमारा क्या होता है? ये जो वाटर है ये इधर कहीं भी फ्लो कर जाता. जैसे ये पाथ दिख रहा है ना, अभी यहाँ से यहाँ पाथ दिख रहा है ना, अगर हम लोग गाइड बैंक प्रोवाइड नहीं करते, इन दैट केस रिवर इज फ्लो हेयर ऑल्सो इन दैट ग्रीन पोर्शन, हेयर ऑल्सो इन दैट ग्रीन पोर्शन, हेयर ऑल्सो इन दैट ग्रीन पोर्शन. ओके, सो जो अनलिमिटेड पोर्शन होता है ना फ्लो का, जहां तक रिवर फैले, जहां तक रिवर स्प्रेड हो जाए, रिवर का विड्थ जहां तक इंक्रीज कर जाए, दैट पोर्शन इज नोन एज खादिर, खादिर एरिया। ठीक है, खादिर वर्ड में भी तुम लोग सुने होगे पहले भी, गांव वगैरह में कभी सुनने को मिल जाता कि खादिर बन गया है ना, खादिर एरिया बन गया है वो वहां पे, मतलब अगर कहीं बाढ़ आता है तो कुछ लोगों की जो वहां पे आता है खादिर बन गया। दैट मीन्स बिट्स ऑफ वाटर इज अनलिमिटेड, वाटर है जो कहीं भी फैल के जा रहा है, कहीं भी उसका बिट्स है जो इंक्रीज कर रहा है, so that maximum limit of increase to width of water is known as Khadir point. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So guide bank and embankment is marginal embankment is clear. Next training work. So guide bank and marginal embankment, which type of training? It is high training work, low training work, or mean training work. Which type of training work?
High training work.
So in high training work, only discharge is control, but in marginal embankment और guide bank हम लोग discharge control कर रहे हैं क्या? Is there discharge is control in both training work?
मैम डिस्चार्ज एक ही डायरेक्शन में फ्लो करवा रहे हैं ना मैम?
That is not the discharge.
अब तो लो ट्रेनिंग वर्क होगा।
Next training work is the guidance and spurs. So these are the training work which constructed along the transverse direction to the earth flow, extending from the bank into the river, and they protect the bank of the river from erosion and silting by deflecting the current flow away from the bank. So I'm sharing the image of guidance and spurs.
मार्जिनल और गाइडेड बैंक कौन सा ट्रेनिंग वर्क है? हाई है या लो है?
That is the high training work. If width is reduced, that means discharge is also reduced. ओके हम लोग क्या कर रहे हैं, बिट्स पे सॉरी बिट्स पे कंट्रोल कर रहे हैं, बट डेप्थ पे हम लोग अभी कुछ भी डिस्कशन नहीं कर रहे हैं। ठीक है, सो दैट इज द I'm just trying to find some clear image of spurs and guidance. This is a kind of obstruction that is constructed on the river flow direction